The Aetherius Society proudly presents this series of podcasts in tribute to the 50th anniversary of the giving of the 12 blessings. The 8th blessing, Blessed is the Mighty Sun. The co-hosts were the Reverend Chrissy Blaze and the Reverend Brian Kinney.
Let's prepare ourselves, shall we, by sitting up straight, placing the hands on the knees for a few seconds, placing the palms downwards, the feet flat on the floor, and just center ourselves for a few moments by breathing deeply, detaching from all our cares and worries of the day, and let us prepare ourselves for this great spiritual task of sending love and thankfulness to the mighty Sun. So now let us please raise our hands and our hearts as we listen to this wonderful extract from the 8th blessing.
Blessed is the mighty Sun.
Blessed is the solar logos, for upon this you and I depend for that vital energy which doth take us through valuable experience, that vital energy. Interestingly, in astrology, the sun represents, among other things, our vitality. It's the energy that motivates us. It's the energy that propels us through experience, through evolution. And so this ties in very well with this concept, this vital energy of the sun.
I'd like to read the next paragraph in this wonderful blessing, and that is as follows. Blessed is this one, for it shineth always in complete sacrifice upon the behalf of ye and me, and all of us who dwell within its house. The sun itself takes up 99.8% of all the mass in the entire solar system. And that's way out beyond Pluto. So all the planets, all the people on the planets, etc., all the asteroids, all the comets, if you combine all of that mass together, it's approximately 0.2% of the mass of the entire solar system. And so in reality, the sun is the solar system. Everything, all the planets are footnotes in the solar system. And to look at it another way, if you took a liter of water, 1,000 milliliters, a liter of water, then 2 milliliters, or about 40 drops of that liter, is the rest of the solar system. So it's another way of looking at the sun really is the entity in our solar system. Next extract, our master talks about the sun as being a psychic center of the Absolute.
One of the great chakras or psychic centers of God is the sun. That is what it is. Just as you have a great psychic center here, a miniature sun, so also God, in its manifested state, has within its body many, many such psychic centers. And the sun of this earth, of this solar system, as indeed are the suns of all solar systems, great vortices of power or psychic centers within the body of the manifested God. Now, you will never have more informative cosmic wisdom given to you than that. Not because I give it to you do I say that, but I say it because this information a few years ago could only be imparted during a third or fourth stage initiation. But certain of us have been permitted to give this information out quite openly to the ordinary man and the ordinary woman. Now, if you cast it down, it makes no difference. It'll only mean that you'll come back to this moment of choice again in your existence. That's what it'll mean. And that's all it'll mean, which is a lot. In other words, by continued practice, you must raise the latent power of Kundalini within the spine. Lodge the Kundalini, now dormant within the spine of most individuals on earth, in a center which has its root at the back of the neck. When you do this, thine I, not these things which count for naught, but thine I, thine Christ center, if you like, or as the yogis say, Ajahn, will be opened. When thine eye is opened, it's also very, very susceptible to high vibratory forces which are radiated from the sun. These very high vibratory forces enter through this center, vibrating the brain in a certain way. During this vibration, great knowledge, great illumination is given to the adept who performs such practice. Now, that is what we're asked to do. It'll take 1,000 lives to do it, but we're asked to do it by a great adept, an adept of love and compassion, who made great sacrifice for this earth and all people now living upon this earth. And we should accept such advice without question, or totally reject it and be prepared to remain in ignorance.
If you, my children, would change from men to God-men, you would send your love always towards this great being, which you now take for granted. For this is the God of your Bible, it is the Brahma of the Hindu scripts. This is the nearest thing to God in your concept of manifestation.
Well, let's all come together, and just for a moment, let's think about this wonderful blessing, this mystic knowledge given to us by the Master Jesus about this God of gods, about the Brahma of the Hindu texts, about the mighty sun. Let's just for a moment visualize this sun any way we'd like. On a spring day, high in the sky, or an eclipse, or at a planetarium through a hydrogen filter, however we wish to visualize it. And then send your heart and your love to this one. Then let's raise our hands, and I'll give the heading, and then let's have a nice pause after the heading and just throw as much love and energy and compassion to this great and mighty sun, and then we'll finish with the AUM. Let's all join together in the heading. Blessed is the mighty sun. The Holy Word. further information or the Aetherius Society in general, please visit us on the web at www.aetherius.org.